Welcome back, guys, to XenTegra On Air. This is your host, Chahat. And in the last episode, we talked about VDI, thin clients, and virtual desktops, and my brain barely survived. Today, we are going to be zooming into one specific piece of that puzzle, which is IGEL OS. And I want the beginner version, no tech overload, please.
Okay, deal. And I'm your co-host and tech brain, as Chart mentioned in the last episode. And I'm going to answer every beginner question in every possible way.
That sounds great. Okay, so explain it like this. Imagine Windows, but striped of all the drama.
That's actually a great start. That's basically IGEL OS.
Wait, was this easy? There has to be more, no?
There is, but the core idea really is very simple. If you see traditional Windows endpoints come with a lot of baggage. That includes updates, background services, driver conflicts, ransomware risk, and random crashes at the worst possible time.
You basically described my last 3 Mondays.
Yeah, but iOS is a little different. It's very super lightweight and it is a Linux-based operating system designed for one purpose on only, that is securely connecting user, that is you, to your virtual desktop and cloud workspaces that are sitting in your data center or cloud. Nothing
It's
extra, no clutter, and no surprise behavior.
So it's not trying to be everything.
Exactly. It's very focused, like me, and it is only purpose built.
Okay. For the analogy check, tell me if it works. Windows is like Swiss Army knife, uh, whilst IGEL is like a laser point.
I can say that is perfect analogy because Swiss Army knife does 100 things, but some of you never use. It just sit there. But if you take laser pointer, it does only one job and it does it perfectly.
And it doesn't suddenly say updating 37% complete, do not turn off, and doesn't come up with that blue screen as well.
That's correct. And even IT teams everywhere just smiled.
Oh, yeah. So where does IGEL actually fit in the bigger picture that we discussed last time?
Well, it's on the endpoint devices. It can be it can be installed on the laptop you're using right now, or any desktop in your office, or anything like that is sitting in your office, let's say, in somewhere in the corner. And it can turn that device into very secure access terminal for VDI, that is virtual desktop or cloud desktops.
So instead of the device being the main computer, it becomes like a secure doorway.
Exactly. The real desktop run in the data center or cloud of your choice. And IGEL is a secure front door to access those desktops.
I like that. So it's less house and more doors.
That sounded deeper than I expected.
Okay, so but couldn't you just use Windows to connect to VDI too? Like, why do I need IGEL specifically?
Well, you can use whatever you want, and many companies too. But let me tell you, uh, if you inherit Windows, your risk get higher because it needed larger patch cycle, higher attack surface, more configuration drifts, and more things that can be break.
Configuration drift sounds like a brand name to me. What is it?
It's actually worse. It's when 5,000 machines or 7,000 machines are supposed to be identical, and none of them are.
That sounds like a big chaos, though.
It is. So to rescue, I shall always avoid that by being locked down and centrally controlled by one server. So you can manage your 5,000 device or even 50,000 device from a single pane of window, not a window OS.
Oh, okay. So give me the highlight reel. Why do IT teams really like IGEL?
Okay, so are you ready for a rapid fire?
I'm ready. I don't
So
mind.
we're going to do like what are the top benefits of IGLOS. So let's start. So the first thing it's boots in a seconds.
It's
like
already better
literally
than.
seconds. And the second thing is it's a read only by design, which means malware has almost nowhere to write itself, and they have no place to hide in your laptop.
I see. So hackers basically knock and there's no answer at all.
Pretty much.
Nice. Okay.
And the
And
next thing is central management. Thousands of devices can be configured and updated from one console, that is UMS.
so it doesn't have to visit every desk.
Exactly. Fewer desk sites visits, fewer IT tickets, and less firefighting.
IT blood pressure is dropping down in real time.
And it also works greater on a old hardware. As I mentioned, if you have any thin client that is sitting in your garage, which is like 5 or 7 year olds, it can work on them as well and very smooth.
So by older, you mean 5 to 7 years?
Yeah, 5 to 7 year laptops, and it can actually give them a second life as a secure thin client.
So instead of e-waste, it becomes VDI waste not.
I'm impressed.
Okay, thank you so much. So to give me a real example, uh, can I have some numbers? Because I know companies love numbers.
So let's say if we work with an environment where they had a aging PCs,
Yeah.
let's suppose about 5 year olds just before the COVID, and they are planning to a full hardware refresh. Instead, we can convert those machines to run IGEL OS so they can use their VDIs.
And
And they avoided most of the replacement purchase and reduce endpoint hardware spent by around 50 to 60%.
finance team is smiling again, I'm telling you.
And security improve at the same time.
So it's like a double win, like a rare species or something.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. So if you were to give me a nerdy fun fact based upon this, what would that be?
Yeah, so what if I can say you can run your IGEL OS in the same laptop just by one single USB stick.
One single USB stick, like we plug it and we boot and we're good.
Yeah, just plug it in, boot from USB, and your device became an IGEL endpoint.
Okay. So basically, you can temporarily idealize your device.
Exactly. It's great for testing, POC, pilots, and migrations.
That actually sounds very cool, though. So, who should take serious understanding? Who should seriously look at IGEL OS?
Let's say any organization using VDI that includes Citrix, AVD, VMware Horizon, any VDI, or any desktop as a service, or any high security environments, larger user base that include task workers, call centers, healthcare, finance, government, education labs. The list is long.
So, structured environment where the tasks are more repeatable and at the same time they're looking for higher security.
Exactly right.
Perfect. Okay, let me try to summarize this and you tell me if I pass.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
So IGEL OS is like lightweight lockdown operating system that turns devices into secure gateways to virtual desktops. It removes the endpoints, cures, reduce risk, extends the hardware life, and it makes it IT management easier.
That sounds perfect. And you pass.
Thank you so much. I would like that in writing, please.
But we have it in recording.
It's okay, that's fine. I know you're not gonna get that. But yeah, in the next episode, we are gonna settle in and we are gonna be talking about thin clients versus traditional pieces.
And we're going to compare it on the basis of performance, cost, security, and it's fight time.
I'll bring more beginner questions.
And I'll bring nerdy answers.
That sounds good. Okay, so I will see you next week now.
Me too. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Take care. Have a great weekend.
Bye.